Alright, for this video I'll be doing the voiceover separately because we had some recording issues. So the first technique we're going over here is the inside arm drag. You see me grab the outside of the arm, then reach to the inside behind the tricep with my right hand, and just demonstrating here how to pull past. So now I'm talking about how we're going to show just the little drill that we did to set up the technique. So I arm drag and then Kevin does the arm drag back, and we just turn and face each other every time we do the arm drag just to get set. Now the first technique that we did is going to be an inside arm drag just to a basic tackle. So I'm going to drag, make sure that I get to his side. I'm going to drop so I'm perpendicular with his hips, and I'm just going to drive through. He fell down real easy on that one, just being nice. So I'm going to do the technique again. And now if I actually need to take him down, I'm going to drop my hips, plant that shoulder in there, make sure my ear is to his back. And then when I want him to go down, I'm going to push into the hips and pull both the knees at the same time, picking him up, making sure to avoid my groin and just dumping him on the ground. Now next technique, I'm going to arm drag in. This one I'm pulling his shoulder down a little bit more, and then planting my left hand on his back and coming up around the throat with the right arm. To finish the choke here, we'll go into a gable grip, pulling in with the hands to the chest and dropping the elbows down. I'm letting go there because of the tap that you can't see. So same thing. Now this is the traditional rear naked choke where you just post the hand on the back of the head, use that to tighten it. And then here's the last variation that we've been going over in class, where you use a shearing motion. Now to do that, I'm just doing this very carefully because remember, this is a trachea crush. And so there's the shearing motion. And again, these are all things that we've gone over in class over the last couple of weeks. So now we're going to look at going to the outside arm drag as opposed to the inside, which is there. So the outside, I'm going to take the inside hand first and then reach outside hand to the tricep. And I'm going to go here straight into an arm bar or Russian arm series. But I want to line my shoulder up with his shoulder right where that crease on the shoulder is, on the t-shirt is, and then I finish it by driving down with the left shoulder, pulling the right arm back into my hip. And then to plant him down, I just roll that forearm up, making sure I keep contact, and then the other finish, kick to the back of the head, and then sit down and break the arm. Again, a lot of different finishes you can do from there. That's just the one we started with. So again, outside arm drag from the other side, drive down with the shoulder. Now here I'm going to put my knee down and I'm going to come over the arm with my left arm here. I'm not actually going to put the hand on the ground if I want to do this fast. If I want to do it fast, I'll just sit through and drop all my weight onto that shoulder there. But again, you want to be nice to your partner so that he will continue to train with you. So here's just showing a couple of different variations of how to finish that. The double hand grip there is for if you are a smaller person, maybe you need to use a little bit more body weight. Obviously with our size difference, I don't really need to do that. So again, here's that arm drag, that arm bar. Now here's the variation for if he fights back. If he does, I'm going to do what we call cut the chicken. It's termed from Inosanto Lacoste Kali that Guru Ernie introduced. And then I'm going to step, I'm going to pin that shoulder to my chest, and I'm going to step square with him. Now here, I'm showing how to come through with this. I'm going to sit my hips down and then turn onto my left hip and use that to throw him through. And then finish in a full mount, and you can pummel from there. Now normally I'm doing that very slowly there in stages. Normally that's all one fluid motion, so you cut, step in, and go down all in just one fluid step. Again, you guys have seen that in class. Now here's another technique that we did where I'm going to grab the wrist, plant it in the ground. I'm going to take my left hand, keep the hand posted on the ground, come over with the right, and just do a Puder Kapala close to the ground, and then you have your myriad of finishes there. And again, you want to be a little closer than that when you actually do it. This is the end of the day, so we're all a little tired. So here's the other variation where if I try and pull him down, he resists it. He doesn't go all the way down, but I get that left foot or that right foot to stick out. I'm going to just finish by picking the ankle and pushing in. Now I'm pushing his hand into his knee there just to kind of stem the knee. If you need to, remember you can always let go of the hand from there and focus straight on the knee to do the more traditional C-lot takedown. Now here's the one other variation that we did that I almost left out, where I'm just going to come over straight lop sow into it, where I'm going to just take his arm off of his stance, and I'm going to use that to expose the back of the shoulder while I'm still standing in front, then just step through and crash in. So those are the techniques that we've been going over, a few of the techniques we've been going over out of the arm drag series, just as a refresher for you guys who've been in class. And just as a public service announcement, if you are finding this video and you are not a member of our class, there are obviously a lot of things left out of this, a lot of details, and some things that will help make these techniques more effective. But again, this video is meant to be a supplement, not an instructional tool. So feel free to look us up in Gainesville, or present these ideas to your own instructor, and I'm sure they'll be able to show you how to make them functional.